Are you okay?
Hey, honey. Don't talk so loud.
What was wrong?
I'm sorry for scaring you. It's just...
Is this really just another false alarm?
There's nothing false about the alarm.
But she's stable. That's a good thing. Tell me how you're doing. How's the music going, honey? You were so excited about that band, and you haven't talked...
What?
Well, are you ever going to release that song I like? The one that...
You know how it's going? The band kicked me out. They kicked me out because they hate working with me. They hate working with me because I can't make practice on time. And I can't make practice on time because I have no time. Because most of the time I'm stuck either being here or waiting to get called back here.
Oh, Pete, no.
And that song you like, which you don't even care enough to know the name of, is probably never getting finished. I can't even listen to it now because of all this. I'm getting abandoned left and right, and not even my mom can be there for me.
That's not her fault. At least you won't have to deal with that much longer. I'm sorry you feel that way. I wish it wasn't like this either.
Fucking ouch, my
We're
guy.
still assholes.
Holy shit. Punch after punch. Yeah. Whew. Lot of interesting thoughts about what it's like to try and make stuff in this game. You could stretch... Hold on, I'm gonna pop the camera on. Talk about this. You could stretch Crest's story to also be talking about that. I mean, being a police officer isn't the only form of having a job that actively harms the world, no matter how much good you try to do, just by participating in it. AI is a really big one right now. A lot of people working in that, trying to do it as ethically as possible, while participating in something that is just purely rotten. But the twins, for sure, that that feeling of being like, I'm good at what I do, but I don't make anything that I'm proud of. That I only make someone else's thing better. Is part of the difficulty of working in a creative profession. In the midst of capitalism, because often that is the compromise you have to make, right? If you're working at a company, or even if you're working freelance and working for clients, if you're doing anything other than working for yourself and with collaborators, essentially, that's what it can feel like a lot of the time. Is that feeling of, we take something that someone else made, we take something and we make it shine, right? And that's a very difficult feeling. I do appreciate the perspective that there is something of the creative in that shine, though. But still, it's tough. It's tough to feel like you have to make someone else's work better. That there's no time left over to make something for yourself. Which is part of why capitalism is evil. And we should replace it with basically anything else. Universal basic income would make a lot of people much healthier. And we should do that, I think.
I don't get why you ever worked with them. They're not very you.
You have to trust people, Beat.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, that's all we are.
Some people shouldn't be trusted.
I mean, sure, some people shouldn't be. But you can't come at life assuming that's who you're running into.
Hmm?
People are messy.
The best advice I've ever gotten is from the person I probably hate the most. Or at least the person who probably hates me the most.
Not Sforzando.
Shockingly, I knew people before that.
Jesus. There's more people in here now than before I... That's because of you, in a way. In what way? Anything you did because of me isn't my fault. Yeah, anything you did because of me isn't my fault. I hope you realize that. 3 months we tried to get you. Now, of course, we know why we couldn't. Sforzando made sure of it. But at the time, you just seemed like a ghost. Harm got antsy. You can't make an example of a big target, make a lot of small ones. Doesn't that just make people hate you more? Again, not my fault. Punitive bullshit. Yep. Yeah, well, it's effective punitive bullshit. Does deterrence actually deter at all? In my experience, yes. But we were using a large hammer on a very small nail. I'm not excusing it. It wasn't the right decision. Feel weak. Just wait a little longer. Just a little bit. Hey. Can you get us out of here? I'm not... Isn't she in charge? She can do it. I haven't been a part of this for years now. You think that means this isn't your fault? I wouldn't be in here if it wasn't for you. I mean, yeah. You haven't eaten or been let out? We've been forgotten. Left to rot with whatever that is. I wish I could do something. Anything. I don't know how we can help. Then get someone who can. Yep. Okay, we're not going upstairs. You used to be in here with me. You caused the break, didn't you? Did you get out with the others? Others? It was basically just your group. Maybe a few other stragglers. Stuff in here was bad after. I don't blame you. I'd have done the same. I just wish it wasn't like this. Me too. Easy. Rest? Don't worry, I know. Thanks. Hey, DC. Fuck. Ugh. Holy shit. Ah! I cannot read this shit for the life of me. Interesting, no existential crisis with DC. Fucking get him.
You're a coward! I see right through you! You could have been a force for something that mattered! But you tied yourself to something useless and destructive!
Just stop being so stubborn and let me help you.
Don't make me laugh! Help? How did you expect this to go? Did you think you'd corner me, and then a little tough love would get me to change my sorry ways?
Even harm.
I'm not sorry about my ways!
We can change the rules. Sometimes rules are...
The rules were fine as written. As originally written. This place used to see something clearly that most don't even glimpse at. All of my years in law enforcement, I was at the zero moment. I saw the thing take form.
You're the one that shot Eve.
Everything I fight against, and it's everything you are, and you can't even see it. You're too stupid. I reacted the same way I would now. Harm hasn't. They shifted. They keep accommodating and accommodating and accommodating and giving more and more ground. Soon there will be no ground for us to stand on.
You actually believe in this shit, don't you?
Acta non verba.
Acta non...
Actions, not words. Crest already lost what we believed in. And the twins never believed anything. But I don't pay lip service to what I believe in. I follow through.
So do I. Good luck with that.
What do you mean you dropped out?
We couldn't afford it.
That's for me to... I didn't ask you to do that.
It's not fair for you to keep paying for it.
I decide what's fair for me or not.
We couldn't. It's not forever. I can go back. As long as it's in a few years, I'll still have the credits. Anyway, without enough money coming in, I wouldn't be able to keep going regardless.
We could have taken out loans.
First of all, no, we couldn't have. And second of all, no, we really couldn't have because we weren't eligible. I asked them.
There's always... You could have told me. You should have told me. We could have figured it out.
That's why I didn't.
Man, fuck DC, am I right?
You've been quiet for a while.
I wish he could be more than that.
Yeah. The unfortunate reality is a lot of people actually do really believe in that system.
How the hell did it get like this?
The situation with Harm was always going to go bad.
You're probably right. I wish I made different choices.
Just about Harm, or...
I keep thinking about the things I never said to her. The lost nights. The sleeping in a bed together because the room had just the one, but it was only ever sleeping. That's all it ever was.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Hey, are you? Really? You and Quaver's mom?
No, because nothing ever happened. I try not to let the pain get wasted. We're here.
Ma'am. At ease, I'm not in charge anymore. Yes, ma'am. Never mind what's going on. He's just standing there, menacingly. We think it's too dangerous to approach, so we're just doing nothing. No, yes. Uh-huh. Real professional. Like Sforzando. Her. Sforzando. I have some words for her. You think I can... If you're sure, this is gonna feel... Well, you'll see. Feel? Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Hello, Sforzando.
You would think you would give your co-founder a warmer greeting. Though, I guess neither of us work there anymore. You made sure of that?
You made your own mistakes. What do you have to do with what's...
With what's going on? Wait, do you think I did this? You're not that... Are you actually that stupid? Really? Oh, yeah. Whatever, I give up. You got me. Oh, wow. Go you. Geniuses. Yeah, all of this? That's not me. Oh, you seem confused. No, I can see the hamster wheels that rolled you here. I thought about it. I actually designed a failsafe to do the thing you're probably thinking, but I never implemented it because that would be stupid. It would kill everyone. Everyone includes me.
You think this is going to kill everyone?
It basically already has.
So then,
Okay, so
what?
look. The world has always been shaped by our perception. Imagine if there weren't any years. If we just noted the passage of time by saying it's day 1,000,000,001, we would go crazy.
You've sort of explained this before.
Right, and I explained the thing you are. I need to tell you that again so I can get to this. Normally, silence are basically a shape that feels like what you feel they should be shaped like. Again, they're holes in the world. The space is filled by you, and it's filled with whatever you're feeling.
So they can be whatever you want.
Whatever you feel. It's not about want, really. Want all you, well, want. It'll do nothing. You can want them to be a breakfast buffet. They ain't gonna be pancakes, buddy. But if you're really, really hungry, maybe they'll be a burger. It's feeling, but you can't control the same way. Like, I guess if you truly want something, like really do, and do it hard enough, but whatever, completely not important. Anyway, it's besides the point, which is that music...
It's an amplifier. It makes you feel things harder than anything else.
Music doesn't make us feel things. Music is feeling. Art is feeling. And these things, they aren't filled in. They're just nothing. Same as a thing at the zero moment. Same as beat.
I don't look like that.
You're not that pretty. Anyway, whatever caused this isn't me. I feel lots of things. Honestly, even if I didn't, that wouldn't happen. There's something else. Something really strong. If I had to make a guess, it would be you. Beat, but you seem... No, there's definitely something else. This literally shouldn't be a thing that could happen. No feeling to latch onto means nothing to represent, which means that the nothing itself shouldn't be able to just be nothing. It should be, well, nothing. But the nothing has become something, and that something is nothing. Does that... Look, I mean, you see the logic problem here. So I'll answer your first question with, you can't. You can't stop it. There's not enough shit in the world to put in the space you need to fill. I dedicated my life to trying to squeeze as much energy out of it as possible, and I don't think I could come up with a way to fix the problem. Can't pave over a black hole. What's left to say? You want a magic bullet? Another answer? Do you want me to apologize?
I mean, that'd be nice.
That's the last thing I'd expect from you.
Good, because it's not going to happen. Beat, we're in a pocket dimension made of my head. If I felt any regrets at all, I think this would look very different. But I have a feeling you already knew that.
Once upon a time, you told me I was trapped in a box.
What? You want me to tell you that I actually was the one trapped the whole time? You wanna I'm rubber, you're glue me? I know who I am.
We were both trapped. We still are. I'm at least trying to find a way out, though.
If you do fix the end of days, tell him I helped.
Same as she's always been.
Do you think she's right that we...
Does it change anything if she is? If she's right, maybe we delayed a little longer. If she's wrong, we get to prove her wrong.
Hell yeah.
Have you tried dating anyone new?
What? No. I hope you aren't asking because of her. I'd rather...
No. Oh my god, no.
You better not be.
It's the way you were talking before. I just asked because you seem a little bit hung up on...
Of course I am. The last crush I had died in front of my eyes after never reciprocating my feelings.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm trying to be focused on other things now.
Take it from someone who is right now basically only focused on other things. One day, you will be dead. Right now, you are not dead.
Great
So,
pep talk.
You're funnier than I thought.
She once told me she thinks we look alike.
I don't see it.
Me neither. But she sure does. Said we could have been sisters in another universe.
Huh, well, that's a compliment.
To which one of us?
Guess.
It doesn't matter anyway. We might die before anything could happen.
Can't win the lottery every day. What, speaking of? Literally never. Barely ever drink, too.
Good. No smoking. Smoking bad for you kids. Don't do it.
Really? Never? Took you for such a rebel.
Bad for me, I have asthma, need stronger stimulants, yada yada. Whichever excuse you like more. I am a rebel, though.
Kids today.
I'm 21 years old, dude.
That's still a kid to me. Though when I was 21, I'd have said the same thing.
All those excuses are true, by the way.
So, the asthma? Do you mind that I'm...
It's more awkward to ask you to stop.
It's hard not to think this was all my fault.
I mean, more or less.
I don't think the silence exists without me. It's hard to talk about because I'm not even really sure about it. But I was so afraid of that show. That was supposed to be our last show, and I was terrified for weeks that I would never, ever see Eve again. Or Grace. It's stupid. We were friends for years, but I saw and I knew deeply in my core that the things I was seeing were somehow the stuff I felt. I couldn't explain this in words if I tried.
I think you know what I'll probably say to all that.
What? That it's not my fault?
Maybe. Did this used to be a cop car?
Sort of. It started as not being one, then I had it retrofitted, then retro unfitted. First color, it was yellow. I liked that.
So why the red?
I liked it more.
Let's roll?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shh. Shh. It's a little finicky. I think I can. All right.
Here's a song I've written just for you to remember when you are alone.
This.
You say I can beat this. You feel like shit, but screw it. You felt like shit. This isn't anything new. This is baby stuff. You can push yourself for the sudden bursts, the jumps up, the small sprints. Shadowbox the air to prove it to yourself. You do everything big and loud and awesome because you're better than this. Because you can beat this. But it's, the diagnosis isn't good. But you can beat this. And everything is great. And you're ordering Chinese food and saying, screw it, this is nothing. Telling your friend she's silly to worry and that this will be nothing in a month or less, nothing in a year. But the chemo hurts. But you're stronger than the chemo. But it does hurt. It really hurts. In some ways, it's harder to tell if it hurts worse than the thing it's supposed to be fixing. But you smile through it, even if the smile betrays a wince, because, well, you know, I'm not gonna keep saying it. I can't keep saying it. You've always known. You've been a defiant little bitch your whole life. You know it for a fact as much as you know how the dirt would feel beneath the wet grass on your toes, without needing to take your shoes off to check. But one day, you get curious. You shouldn't be curious. You are. You check. And the ground is colder than it should be. And the grass is dry as a bone. And the bottom of your foot is bleeding. And it hurts a lot. Too much. And you aren't even afraid to die. You're past that. You got over being afraid to die when you were told the diagnosis. Death doesn't scare you. Suffering does, though. Suffering scares you a lot. Suffering the way you keep feeling on the edges, the way you're getting a sense of it. It's the scariest thing you can imagine. And it only gets worse. There's so much pain in this world, and beating this means becoming a machine designed to feel that forever and ever, for even just a chance at more. And the more might just be more of this. You need to do that every single day. And you've always known it was going to be like this. And you got fight in you. But maybe not that much fight. The thing about cancer is that if it goes on long enough, at some point the rallying just stops. Once you realize you can't actually win, your only two choices are to lose slowly or to lose now. The you in this is me, of course. I'm not sure how else to talk about this. It's even harder to talk about it than it is to feel it. I just wish I had a few more years left. I wish you had them with me. I'm sick of losing slowly. To beat.
Are you scared? You can talk, you know. Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't think I am. What's the worst that can happen? Death, for one. I don't really want to be alive. I mean, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die. But I don't want to be alive. It's a Christmas gift that wasn't on my list. And I'm grateful, even, that it was given to me. That I have time at all, but I don't know what to do with it. This might be the quietest my head has ever been in my entire life. Closest you can remember, at least.
The fuck?
Do you love this person? The only time I've ever liked myself is when I'm on stage. That's not what the question was. I don't know who this person is. Or her, either. I felt sick. It wasn't your song anymore. It never really was mine. I just sang it. But there it was, with his voice. And he had made it. And I hadn't. And I just wished I was something at all. Not even the best, just something. And it was too much. The same thing happened to my mom's songs, and then the same thing happened to my mom. And it felt like I was just vanishing as the same thing happened to me. Is he the person you hate most? No, I should hate him. I wish I did. He gave me maybe the best advice I've ever heard.
Be sad and speak plainly.
You make it sound so simple.
It is. Ask yourself what hits the gut more. Just say it like that. You don't say to someone, I don't like you and what you stand for. You tell them to eat shit.
You never forgot this. I didn't forget any of it.
She's the only woman who puts up with you. She doesn't put up with me.
Hi, it's me, the Spurg.
Hey, B.
Just call me a bitch next time. It'd be more honest.
Bitch thinks she's a superhero.
Christ, you're a ridiculous caricature of a human being.
You're a ridiculous character of a human being.
Whatever. What did you even want to talk about?
You're out shit for brain. We need someone in. Someone who's actually good. I'll be polite. Look, you gotta understand. You don't have that much going for you. And this band could. But you don't. You don't got it. Plus, you're not hot. Gotta be hot. We'll fix the songs you did stuff for to make them work without you. Shouldn't be too much work.
What the shit, guys? Did everyone agree to this? Seriously, not even you've got my back?
B, Some people just don't have it. I'm sorry. I hope you figure yourself out.
You keep dwelling on them. They drive you out of spite, maybe. Not maybe. I want to be on stage and in front of them, and I want to spit in their hair from a microphone. I still want to make them sweat with the kind of jealousy that you get from not understanding why everyone else understands something. Is that what pushes you? It would be easy to say yes, but it's not why I think about these things. My dreams are unrealistic. I want to change reality.
God, I hope you don't think that's profound. If my dreams are unrealistic, I want to change reality.
I keep thinking about every time I could have made one fewer mistake or looked slightly cooler. I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about those moments. Thinking they don't think about me at all except to think about those moments. Does it hurt to think about your old friends like that? I don't know if they ever were friends. They were coworkers. If that. They weren't friends.
This background music is a slowed down ambient version of the... I'm forgetting the name of the track, but it's basically the title track of the game.
But now I have new ones. And they haven't let me down. Maybe not for a lack of trying.
So freaking serious, I could shit blood beat. I'm so real. I do not think you need a third chorus. I don't think any song needs a third chorus. 2 choruses only. Cap it at 2. Doing 3 choruses is like shooting a guy you just gave life-saving surgery to so you can give him surgery again. Cut the third chorus. Give it a solo or something, or a weird break instead.
Even if I can't not think about...
B, you did great out there.
Thanks. The small kindnesses, too. But why do you do this? What pushes you? I can't talk about it. Too painful? I actually can't. I don't even know what I want. Not because I haven't thought about it. I don't even really understand what it is. I only understand the space around it. I can kind of see the shape the space around it forms, maybe. I can almost tell you what it almost feels like. It's like there's this sudden small burning between my eyes, like I'm going to cry, but it's dry, then it's gone. It's in the space between my chin and my throat. It's a lightness that reminds me of something I can't even remember. I forgot. It's all the things I've ever thought about. It's just who I always have been, somehow. And for those small, quick flashes, it's like I know what my soul looks like. Like I can connect with the person I know I can be. The person other people like. And my brain can suddenly understand something bigger than it can think about. Bigger than the small container I live in. And how do you... I'm trying, and I can't... You can't just use direct language to say it because words aren't enough. There's a shape around a space that you can't understand. You can't even think at it right. And there aren't words for that. You just said some. Not any good ones. What did you think, Mom?
That was pretty good, sweetie.
Pretty good? Come on, that was amazing.
All right, hey now, let's not get cocky.
I'm not cocky.
I can't believe she actually said that. Look now, you know I love you, right?
Obviously.
Obviously. So, do you want me to be nice, or do you want me to be honest? You've got spirit. I love that you're putting so much effort into this.
What did I do wrong? I was on key.
You were, but singing the right notes, it isn't all of it. Tone isn't even all of it. It's a hard thing to figure out. It takes a lot of time. I used to be really, really bad at it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I definitely do. I've heard the tapes.
We're circling back to that later. No, look. How do I put this? It's kind of like you're, singing like a prize fighter.
A prize fighter? What the heck does that even mean?
Well, you're acting like you just want it to be over. You're trying really, really hard, but at the wrong bits. You can't just sing the moments in the music. You have to let the moments sing for you.
I don't get it. I guess I'm just stupid.
You're not, sweetie. You're 12.
Everyone 12 is stupid.
Beatrice, sweetheart, think of it this way.
Beatrice.
Say you're watching a movie, like an action movie, right? There's this big moment at the end where the hero realizes he has something up his sleeve he forgot about. And the audience realizes it at the same time he does.
Okay.
That's always cool, right?
Sure, I guess.
Now, is it cool if he does it really fast after he tells us or someone else tells us what's going on? Or is it cooler if we sort of sit with him for a bit and kind of figure it out along with him? That's what great music is. Music is finding those moments and letting them breathe. You are so, so talented. Mama's little baby makes me proud, okay?
I'm not a baby.
Yes, you are. Come here. Give me a hug. This is how singing should feel. Learn to love it like you love me. You do love me, right?
Obviously.
Obviously. To beat. You know I love you. Obviously.
I love you too, Mom. Obviously. The thought I'm obsessed with is that it takes 7 years for your body to completely remake itself. And the reason I can't stop thinking about it is that the person I was 7 years ago is gone. And I'm terrified that I don't know who she is, that I've lost touch with that person, that I've failed her.
Maybe the kindest thing you can do for that version of you is to be better than they were. You just have to keep doing the best you can. And you'll get better at it. And it'll take forever. But you will get better at it. And I don't know who I am right now.
And I don't know who I am right now.
But I am better than who I was before.
But I am better than who I was before. I am 7 years different. And I am 7 years better. And I refuse to be worse than who I was before. this time.
Holy shit.
That bow was your mom's, wasn't it? You know, everyone, and I mean everyone, says it doesn't stop being hard. But I wish that was actually true.
Just leave me alone.
I would if I could, Quaver. But I have to be here for both of us and for, everyone else.
It's not fair that that's getting shoved onto me.
No, it isn't. Listen. For a long time, I thought my mom was the only good thing in my life. Without her, I had my sister and I had me. And I hated both of us. I hated my sister because she tried to take care of me and she wasn't my mom. And I hated me because my mom wasn't there to stop me. And then that made it hard to do anything else, so I just didn't.
You don't have to do this. It's not helping.
You would do this for me.
I couldn't. I don't want this. This just feels mean.
Quaver, I'm not good with these things. I'm not good at being a person. I don't know how to make this better for you. I just know what I've dealt with. And I know none of this is your fault. But this doesn't stop without you. I need you to help me here.
I'll just screw it up. I've screwed up everything. I'm tired. And I don't care about whatever you're trying to do, and I don't care about anything else right now. I miss her, Beat. I keep missing her. And it hurts. I just want to forget how it feels. I used to be so good at just not thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. And I'm trying so hard to just feel nothing, but it's impossible. It's everywhere I look.
I know. I was horrible to her the last time we talked. We fought over the stupidest thing. The worst thing for me was the voicemails. You hear them and you're on the phone with her again. You're on the phone with her, but she's not on the phone with you. And yet, I still have this phone. It's almost 20 years old now. But I don't want to get rid of it, because if I get rid of it, then I'll get rid of those. I hate listening to them, but I don't want to live in a world where I don't have them anymore. Some people just take up more space. I always wanted to be one of those people. I try really hard to be. I carry a goddamn chip on my shoulder and I try to make that shoulder wider than it is. But I don't think I fit in that box. Or maybe I do and I'm just worried I don't. Sometimes I'm worried I fit in there too easily. Whatever. None of this matters. My mom took up all the space in the world without even trying. And maybe that's not good. Maybe it's just neutral. I don't know. I'm not equipped to think about that. But it felt good to be around her. And when she died, all of that space was suddenly filled with nothing. And that's a lot of nothing. It's heavy, and I can't grab it all. I have too much trouble carrying my own life. I have no space to carry death, too. So, I don't even think about her anymore. I loved her more than I think I've been able to love anything or anyone since. And I don't even think about her anymore. And I don't want that to happen to you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I mean. I think sometimes feeling hurt is better than feeling nothing. It means things were real. Are real. It hurts to remember, but the remembering is the thing you've got.
You're just a part of my life. You're just a part of my life. And you're just a part of my life. And I can't get rid of you.
red spring poison. My mind unravels when I toy with the thoughts it gives me. Leave me wishing, but maybe that's why life's worth living. Reaching for something dreams, some feeling breaking deep. I can't understand it. With all these memories, at least I'll never be without you, without her.
Sort of.
Damn. Oh my god. What a fucking game. Holy shit. I'm sorry and also not sorry that I was basically silent for almost all of that. That was fucking incredible. Hot damn. I will say this, I'm real glad that my face cam was off for pretty much all of that, because goddamn. I was basically ugly crying through that whole thing. What a powerful fucking story. We'll have to get isekai'd into a world where music is illegal. Yeah, I do think that's what happened. Essentially. I'm struggling to decide how much of it was real and how much of it was just, like, getting hit by a truck coma dream versus how much of it was two separate worlds, or, like, and, like, I don't know how much it matters. I don't know. Fuck, dude. What a... I'm at a loss for words. How do you make this game? These credits are also so good. Sorry, I got sucked into reading the credits. I mean, this is such a small team. But such a beautifully written story. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, fuck, man. Whew. Oh, what a game. This is like a top 3 game for me, I think. Holy shit, that's so good. Obviously it has, there are like some technical issues. Pardon me. Please excuse this. Obviously it has some rough edges. The fact that it was made by a relatively small team, and like these credits are not short, and obviously every part of this contributes to the whole. But like it shows in multiple ways. Some good, many good, mostly good, and then there are some rough edges. The nice thing is that oh, I'm gonna not cover this text. Also, my name's in here somewhere. Hell yeah. Fun synchronicity that the game took 7 years. Hell yeah. These people truly... Sometimes people get art on such a fundamental level. And it shows through in the work, but also in the way that they're talking about it here. Free Palestine, let's go! Oh, the D's? There I am, Dylan Anarisis Grinder, that's me! Hell yeah. Crying buckets of fake water in the club. The buckets are real. I also am not the biggest rhythm gamer, but goddamn will I be playing the shit out of this for a long time. Yay, congratulations. As we learned, the title is either all caps or no caps. This truly was our Unbeatable. Thanks for playing. I'm so glad that these words from the developers are in here. Not just because it's like, it's nice to hear from the people that made a game. But also it's giving me some much needed time to gather my thoughts and collect myself before I actually talk about final impressions. God, the music is so good too. Damn, the game is in fact beatable. This is false advertising. I demand a refund. I've seen that joke so many times since this game released. Hell yeah. Art can be anything, nothing can stop you. I think another thing I love about this is how much it shows that a game is not just one person. God damn. Yeah, truly a group of people who understand art so deeply. Extra special thank you to everyone who told us in so many words that Unbeatable was a game that could never happen. It only drove us further, but infinitely more thanks to those who always knew it would.
I can't stand it, it's brain poison. My mind unravels when I die with the thoughts it gives me, leave me wishing.
Incredible. We earned a heart. Thank you. Draft auto-saved. From 3TJK Beatrice W at yada yada yada. Would love to have a Just a unfinished email to admissions. Oh, look at them. Ugh. And the idea changes you in return. Man, fuck you, video game. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this game is incredible. This game is so good. Let's pop over to here so I can talk about it for a second. This game is so raw and authentic in so many different ways. There are infinite ways to make art, you know? There are infinite ways to make art, and there are commensurately infinite ways to struggle with making art. You know, to some extent, that struggle becomes the art, or becomes its own art. The process is the work, is the art. Which coincidentally is why AI, I hate using the term, generated imagery and text and sound are so empty and meaningless, right? You know, if you set aside all of the environmental concerns and the theft and the ways it pushes you to think uncritically, if you set all of that aside, the reason that output can never really be art, so long as the tools making them are unthinking things, which they truly are, and the methods we have will always be, as long as that is the case, the computer cannot make art. Because it is the fact that a person made it that makes it art. That's my opinion. Gekatsu in chat says, as Taunt wrote smartly, all we have done is created a machine that you can give your idea, and it returns the most average milquetoast representation of it. The reaction of, this is exactly what I imagined, says more about the long road ahead. That idea still needed to go, and about how good these systems are. Ooh, that is a great way to put it. But yeah, to get back on topic, there are infinite ways to make art. There are infinite ways to struggle making art. And there's infinite art to make. You can make whatever. And it doesn't have to be good, and it doesn't have to be easy. And hell, it doesn't always have to be worth it. You know? But you can always do it. And I think that is an incredibly powerful message to put into this game, especially at the time we are in right now. Your experience changes art, and the art changes you in return. Whether you're making it or allowing it to affect you, you know? It is a powerful and deeply human thing. I love that the game manages to touch on so much of that. Both the personal experience of making art, whether that's to make money or to earn recognition, just as like a compulsion, a thing that you feel you need to do. It manages to cover all of these different motivations behind making art, but it also talks about being a person who, for lack of a better term, consumes art. That art isn't just a thing that you do, it's also a thing that you feel. It's a thing that we feel together, whether that's music or painting or video games or anything else. You know, it's both things. It's all things all at once. You know? And this game does an incredible job of demonstrating and communicating that idea in every way possible. Yeah, incredible game. A 10 out of 10, maybe? I don't know. 9 out of 10. It has some rough edges. There's a 10 out of 10 game in this, and I'm sure it's going to get there, frankly, based on the work they've already done, based on the work that they've said they're going to do with it. The arcade mode is incredible. The story is incredible. Please, 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 if you can, pick up this game. It's available on Steam. It's also available on consoles. It is so worth it. I can't begin to express. Hell, even if you're not good at rhythm games, play on easy. Fuck, turn on the assist mode and let it auto-complete. Experiencing it for yourself truly is worth it. And honestly, these Cell games deserve every accolade and every ounce of support, monetary and social, that could possibly be available to them for making such a beautiful, incredible, moving experience. Yeah, I truly cannot compliment this game enough. With that said, hello YouTube. Hi, it's me again. Remember a few episodes ago when I said that might be the end of the game? It wasn't. Thank you for watching this. I hope that this game has inspired you to do something creative, whether it's just for fun or whether it gave you the kick to do something that you have been meaning to and wanting to for however long. It's good to try. It's good to fail. And sometimes you succeed. And I really hope that this game has helped instill that idea within you. There will be some other game linked at the end of this video for you to click on. Would like to watch me play another game. I truly have no idea what it's going to be. I am struggling to have a thought other than the many, many thoughts this game has put in my head. But thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed my commentary as we went through. But most importantly, I hope you got something out of it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night or day or whatever time it is for you. Thank you. And goodbye.